Hey, hey, guys, welcome. Lordy mercy, I feel like I haven't been on here in forever. It's so strange how just a few days can go by and I will not do a live, and I think I feel so out of touch. Like I feel so weird. But anyway, I am working on another young girl, and I've got the braid, the base of the braid down basically, and I thought, why don't we do the crown together? Do you wanna do the crown? So just to give you a little bit of an idea of the plan, okay? And so the idea is the further away from the crown of flowers, the more abstract, okay? So that's why I'm not worried about finishing her body. There's just some abstract items, different colors going on here. But as you pull in and pull in and pull in and pull in, tighter, the flowers are more concise and the flowers are more literal as you get to the center. So the braid can fall, all of this can fall, but as you get closer here. So that's why it's more of an abstract. I'm not really wanting you to really focus on what she's wearing. I know you see colors, but the focus with the ladies in the series that I'm working on is actually the flowers. So hi guys, welcome. Hello. And so I thought, well, let's just do the flower crown together. So this is obviously a brunette, and I've used a combination of DIY paint with my acrylics, but I have cowgirl coral and mermaid tail. The base of her hair is weathered wood, and then I have sandy blonde, and then right here on her braid I'm actually using bohemian blue on this side, and there's a little bit of farm fresh. Anyway, it's totally random, but I thought, gosh, I have now grabbed my acrylics here, and let's just do some flowers, okay? Great. I was thinking I would be live about an hour ago, and that didn't happen. So I had to do, just boring business stuff. And so let's just go in. I'm going to take 3 different colors of acrylic and my green and mix them basically on my color palette. But I'm going to just kind of start with my green. And it doesn't have to be concise or anything like that, because we're basically going to put the flowers like right on top of the crown, okay? So don't worry about getting this perfect. We're just wanting a background of green. And then we're going to come in with some flowers, and I'm really enjoying this series. I have to go to deliver one tonight that I sold locally. I just shipped one that's going to Missouri, and anyway, I'm just super enjoying the braid series. Yesterday I did one where it was actually a bun on her head as opposed to the braids, which I absolutely love. But we're going to do this brunette, and we're going to do a crown and a braid. And like I said, this does not have to be perfect. This is just kind of the backdrop. We'll put the flowers on here. We don't need it to be perfect. Put a couple of little pieces trickling down here in our braid. I hope everybody's having an awesome day. Like I said, we're going to put some flowers over here, so I'm just kind of putting some color down on here, and then we'll come back later and I can fine tooth the green a little bit better, but I just kind of want some sprigs coming out, and let's just pretend that there's this fresh flower crown. I am going tomorrow to pick up, hi Damon, I'm going to go tomorrow to Miss Quita Allen's studio and pick up a piece of furniture that I'm buying from her. She didn't want to paint it, so I said, I'll paint it. So I'm excited. I'll go see Quita tomorrow. And if I can talk her into doing a live, I will be live tomorrow with Q. We'll see. All right, so I'm going to put this crown on of flowers, and now let's start with some big blooms, some big summer blooms. Let's do, I feel like I want yellow. I think I'm wanting a yellow one. So I'm gonna start with, like I said, I'm using a combination of the DIY paint and my acrylics. Woo, did you see that? Did you see that? I almost dropped it. Looks like a self-portrait. Oh, I do, look, my braids. I wish my hair were thicker. You know what I mean? I wish it were thicker. Okay, so I'm gonna change out my putty knife. I want one that's a little more rounded. I'm gonna start with Queen Bee, and then I'll go back in with the acrylics to highlight. And I'm just gonna put kind of a flower right here in the middle. There is no wrong or right way in my book. I'm gonna put a little bit of this yellow up on the top of her head, just as if the sun were reflecting. And a little bit right here. Okay, now I'm gonna let that set up for a little bit. Okay, let's get some pink. Let's get some pink. How is everybody? Hi, hello. Thanks for saying hello. It's so good to see you guys. I feel like I haven't been on here in forever. And of course I was on here for Friday Night Live, but I was in a hotel room. Baseball boys were all around me. I literally had one showering and then someone knocking at the door and someone else coming in and showering. Hilarious. All that was going on during Friday Night Live. I'm just going to do a base coat of that, and I think I want a big white flower. Let me do a white. I've got to let that kind of set up for a minute. But I still feel like I haven't been on here forever. Maybe it's because I haven't been painting. I feel like you can't really get the crown of flowers wrong. Anyway, I'm picking up a wardrobe from Quita tomorrow that she picked up for me, and I'm going to go down there and get it from her, and so I'll be able to start on a new wardrobe come Thursday, and Friday we will work on that together. You and I, not Quita and I, but I'm excited about that. Put some white, put some white. And for those of you that have ordered the Turquoise Iris artist brushes, guys, those are going to be here like in a few days. Like they're going to start shipping in the next few weeks, a few days, like as in April 1st and after. So hang tight. Thank you for those that have pre-ordered. They will be shipping soon. Okay, I'm going to just highlight a little bit here. With a palette knife, you just kind of run the palette knife over, and the texture of it will just kind of pick up what it needs, you know, and you don't have to worry about getting it just right. I need to let those flowers set up for just a few minutes. I'm going to grab a little bit of my fluorescent colors because those really add a lot of fun to my paintings. In her hair, in this little flower bloom here. So I'm just going to do a few little highlights here with, say these were little tiny flowers. Just some little sprigs maybe, okay? Just some little sprigs. And then we'll do some the fluorescent orange. Just kind of making it look like petals of a flower. and then we'll have to let it kind of set up, and then we can come back to it. I'm going to put a few little streaks of orange in there. Because we can, that's why. Because we can. Thanks. Hi, Mama. Hello. Just doing a brunette today. Okay. All right, I am loving it, but I'm gonna have to kind of let that set up for a few minutes before we add any more colors to it. I had a woman send me a message today, and I actually asked her if I could share it because I thought it was an awesome topic. Thanks, Diana. I don't know. Hi, Calais. I don't know if it's really effortless, but I do want to just take a break on it for her for just a second. And can you even see? It's hard when I'm looking at it. Can you see that the color, that yellow almost looks like it's a gross color. She looks like she has gray hairs. Oh, I see. Yeah. Someone asked me that about the last one. They asked if her hair was salt and pepper. But I mean, I'm doing it brunette, but yeah, with the highlights and such, I can see what you mean, thinking that it might look like it's gray hair. Yeah. But anyway, I had, while this is setting up for a second, I printed this off. I just wanted to share this little comment because it was so kind, and I thought sometimes it doesn't hurt to kind of share these things. But this is from a friend of mine. I mean, I don't know her personally, and I know that it's 5 hours ahead of time where she is. So what is it right now, guys? It's like 8 o'clock where she is, and I'm not even sure where that is. Thank you. We're going to let it set up for just a few minutes so I can add some more layers. But I wanted to forward this comment because it kind of sparks a lot of, it sparked a lot of thought with me, and I thought, man, I could talk about this subject for days and days and days. But here's what she sent me. And when you take the time to send me a message, thank you. And when you take the time to really put a lot of thought into it, thank you even more. It gets just, I read every single one of them. I can't always reply, but they leave my heart feeling all warm and fuzzy, and sometimes I just don't even know what to do with it other than, you know, tear or just, I'm so gracious. And I hope that that comes through in everything that I do and that I pass on to you guys. But she says, hi, Dion, and she told me I could share this. If only my name was Dorothy instead of Jacinta, and then maybe I could click my heels and be with you and Leah on what sounds most certainly will be an inspiring occasion. She said, I think I've said it to you before on your site, which I love watching, that I would truly love to be able to physically be there, but as I'm from Ireland, it makes a tad more difficult for me to attend. I would swim the Atlantic Ocean if I thought I could attend. The story of Oz is a classic, as are you, because both blend elements of magic, humor, timeless characters, and delight. Me? She's saying that about me. And let's not forget the inspiring life lessons its author/painter shares with an audience, as do you. You have plenty of courage, I am sure. All you need is confidence in yourself. There is no living thing that is not afraid when it faces danger. Danger being my audience. The true courage is in facing danger. When you are afraid, and what kind of courage you have in plenty, Dion. She thinks I have courage. What? I'm like, I know transformation doesn't just happen. It takes a plan and a support system. And I wish you and Leah the very best on your collaboration. She's referring to the email that I sent out yesterday, letting everyone know that my friend Leah Rex was coming to town and we're going to teach. I'm sure with the lovely vibes you both bring to your hard work, it will be a resounding success. And I can only say, I wish. I'll leave you with a quote from the famous Wizard of Oz that I think fits your thinking and your style. You've always had the power, my dear. You just had to learn to use it for yourself. So, she said, put on your famous fabulous red lipstick. Grab yourself some fabulous Dorothy red shoes to match and knock them out on April 27th. And may the luck of the Irish go with you both. Best wishes from a big fan, Jacinta. Girl, I had to print this out. I'm just going to share it and read it to everybody. She said I could. But was that not so thoughtful? And it just left me thinking, isn't it interesting how sometimes we perceive ourselves so differently than what other people see? Thank you, Erin. Thank you so much, honey. It's good to see you on here. It's so interesting how we perceive ourselves can be completely and totally different than how others see us. And just her sharing that little story and, you know, bringing up the Wizard of Oz and I wish, and just sending her saying that I have courage and just all the things. It's like, man, she took the time to write that out and to send to me, and just a little couple of short sentences. They go so long. And so I'm here to forward that on to you guys. I'm forwarding it, okay? Call it me paying it forward. That I'm sending you. You have plenty of courage. You've always had it. You just had to figure out how to use it, right? You've got plenty of courage in that little body of yours. You just have to share it. You just have to figure out how to use it. So Jacinta, thank you. And I appreciate you sharing that and letting me share it with everyone here and forwarding it on. I do believe that some of us, if not all of us, are here at some point in our life to serve. And I just thought that is something that's so positive and welcoming, and let's forward that on to somebody else. So I want to add some yellow to this. I want to really brighten up this flower because I can see even on here that it looks dingy, and ain't nobody got time for dingy. Shoot. So let's start with some fluorescent, see if we can get that on there. If you're just popping on, the idea is that the further you get away from the crown of flowers, the more abstract it is. So the closer you rein into the center, the more literal the flowers are. You can see that as you go further away from her body, it's more abstract looking. And that's the goal, the intent. Now I love the fluorescent pink, but I also kind of want some of the petticoat pink that we have from DIY, which is right here. I think I want some of that on her. Thank you for sharing, by the way, those of you that are sharing this video. I so appreciate you. Here we go. Yeah. I needed some of this. Oh, yes. I'm not going to come back in and add flowers later. We can add some more leaves. We can do different things if we want to. I just want to add some layers and just kind of let them set up a little bit, and then you can build upon them and build upon them as you need to. playing around. Okay. Hi, Sharon. I'm glad you're here. We're just painting a crown of flowers. And I want to go back in and add some of the brighter green petals while my flowers are setting up a little bit. I'm going to put some down here. Anybody feel like this looks like somebody? Anybody have a special brunette in their life that has a bunch of thick, long brown hair? Thank you so much, Paulette. I'm going to crown this girl. Wrap it around here. Ah, look at me getting all quiet. I'm in my zone, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in my zone. All right. Well, a couple things. I just wanted to work on that with you guys. And thank you for sharing with me my little story. And thanks, Hilda. I think that I will, you know. I'm popping from thing to thing, learning how to do a bunch of new things, but I have a lot of energy and excitement, and I have some new inspiration that I've been following, and I'm just all over it. So I'm kind of all over the place, and I'm not going to apologize for it. So I'm just having a great time. So you guys, thanks for hanging out with me, and thank you for sharing the video. Hopefully one of your friends or family members will enjoy the video as well. Have a great day, and like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to pop in on Quita Allen at her studio and say, hey, let's do a live, you and me. So cross our fingers that works out for me. You guys, I appreciate you so much. Have an awesome day.